Well then, here we are, back for part 2, and Mario 1. Now, as I said earlier on, I played this game after I played Mario 2. Which isn't really Mario 2, is it? Because it's another game altogether. Oh, it hurts. Right. This game was brilliant. I mean, we all know the story behind Mario. You press B, you run faster, you headbutt blocks, you get mushrooms, you jump on turtles, you jump on the Goomba things, and you run to the end of the level, you get on a flag, and you stroll all the way down it. Kind of bizarre, but arguably one of the best platformers ever made. Now, I'll be honest, when I first played this game, I didn't get it. Okay, I've been playing the Spectrum, I've played Dizzy, and this thing come along, and I thought, what the hell is going on with this guy? A fat plumber who runs around headbutting blocks. But it works! You can't argue with this game. The game is, I've already said it, excellent. Now here's a trick some of you might not know. If you bash the blocks away, then hit the 1-up, there's just enough gap there for you to get up, get the 1-up, and run all the way to the right hand of the screen. Stay at the top the whole time, don't fall down, then when you see the conveyor belts, get on the top, but stay up the top. This is World 1-2 by the way, and you'll get to the warp. And this warps you all the way to level 4. Kind of handy trick. Now this is World 4-2. I've missed... Oh crap! Right, I'm taking a run. Can I do it in one jump? When you jump, no! Oh, he's gone down. Right, last go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, at last, success. Now I can show you how you can warp to level 8 from level 4-2. Right, then here we go. Look, you've got an invisible block. You hit it. There's another invisible block, and you hit that. Try not to hit the other block, because if you do, you'll be too tall to get it if you're Big Mario. Beanstalk comes up, and you climb up that bastard. Oh yeah, you climb up to the top, into this sort of like cloudy, sort of like hidden place at the top. Stroll along up there, collect a few coins, why not? And here we have it, I think. A warp to level 8. And believe me, level 8 is not for the faint-hearted. These levels are nasty. Alright? So you bear with it, grit your teeth, and hope like hell you're good enough to do it. Because believe me, it took me a few attempts. There's so many enemies, obstacles and jumps, hardly any power-ups. I wish you good luck.
Well, that was a classic game, wasn't it? I mean, it started off the whole Mario. Now, Super Mario come after Mario Brothers, which was a game in its own right, released on the Atari. Now, Mario Brothers was actually a little bonus game in Super Mario 3, which brings me on very nicely to Super Mario 3. I think easily the best Mario game there was on the NES, and any other preceding consoles after. I'll be honest with you, I think this one is the best out of all the Mario games. Now, Mario All-Star on the SNES is excellent, so you know that anyway, and there's Mario World on the SNES, and that game was brilliant. It's like an RPG mixed with a platform game. Absolutely superb. But they all take credit from this game. This was the forerunner and predecessor to all them, so anything they've done is only a copy as far as I'm concerned. Mario World had a few new inspirational ideas, but Mario 3 was the best one. I don't usually review games I really like, but I think Mario 3 is probably one of my favourites. So you've probably seen it before, you see it again, but you know what? I think I'm going to show you this game and a few little tricks that I found, which you probably know as well. Fingers crossed it actually works. You going to work? Give it a try. No! Yes! No!
Oh, thank God, at last it worked. And believe me, that wasn't just for the camera, that was that frustrating. Right, Mario 3. Now, as you can see, it starts on a map-based level. And you proceed through 8 worlds like this, and you move around it, and then you pick the level. Obviously, you can only pick them in order. And you can see the graphics already are far superior to Mario 1. Not so much to Mario 2, I'll say, but to Mario 1, yes. But the gameplay is vastly superior to both Mario games that preceded it. I love it. You get a tail, and you become Flying Mario. Now, what more do you want than a running flat Italian plumber who can fly? Right, now like most Mario games, you run to the right, as we all know, and the game's pretty self-explanatory. Other than a few variations of gameplay through it, it's pretty much Mario, but it's Mario at his best. And at the end of the game, you run, and you hit a block, and you either get a star or a mushroom. Now here's where you get one of the walk whistles. Now there's 2 on the first map, and 1 on the second. Now this is how you get the first of 3. You have to run over here. Obviously, you've got to have a tail because you've got to fly. You've got to take the skeleton out and you've got to fly up and pull hard to the right. Now, I don't see how anybody on Earth would know this trick unless they'd been told or read about it. But there you go. That is the way to get the first walk whistle in the game. And that is in the castle. So I'd call that world, I don't know, 1-3 I suppose, or 1-3.5. Right, now here we go. It's one of those dratty card houses where you have to play a game to see if you can get all 3 the same, like gambling. Because, yeah, we all know, don't we? Mario gambles. Okay, this is World 1-3. Now, this is really where you get the other walk whistle, and this is probably the better known out of the 3. Now, you do have to do something quite bizarre, and that is duck. You'll see what I mean in a minute, but you don't just duck for a second or 2. You have to really try hard and then duck and then run behind the game. But, for some unknown reason on this level, and I found this out through experience, if you don't jump, even though you're behind the enemies, you will die. I have no explanation why, and there you go. There's the second walk whistle. And I said there was 3, didn't I? I'm not going to tell you for the time being. Now here's one of those little mushroom places where you get a power-up. And it can range from a tail to a firefly and whatever you get, because you know there's varying kinds of power-ups. And it's like Russian roulette. What am I going to get? What am I going to get? I've got a mushroom. Bloody little sod. Okay then, this is where it really gets interesting. You have to use both of these walk whistles at the same time. Now, as I said, there's a third, but I'm not saying where it is, so tough. Now use the first one, it walks you so you can do level 2, 3 or 4. Now you use the second walk whistle while you're on this page, and you can get to level 8. If you don't use it while you're on this page, go into one of these stages, then try to use the walk whistle when you're in level, I don't know, 4, 3 or 2. You can't, it'll only take you as far as 7. So, it's up to you. If you want to risk it, you want to gamble, because Mario's a gambler, go for level 8. All I say about the levels in level 8, or stage 8, or scene 8, pray like hell and take a lot of power-ups with you, because I'm telling you, you are gonna need them. Damn, it's hard on here. Where's the Ouija when you need him? Come on, help me, help me! Come on, no, monkeys.
Just a quick showing of Mario 3 and some tricks I know. There's a hell of a lot more tricks in that game. There is 3 walk whistles, and as I earlier said, if you use 2 of them at the same time, you get to level 8. If you go into a world and then try to use it again, the other one, you won't get to world 8, it'll only take you to world 7. Don't ask me why. So then you need the 3rd one, which is on the 2nd level. And if you don't know where that one is, which I can guess most of you do by now, tough, because I'm not going to tell you. But next time I think we should talk about Mario All-Stars on the SNES. It's all of them games, plus the lost levels, and they polished them up a little bit. But we'll wait and do that one next time. So that's me, Starscream, signing off, take care, and keep playing.